Is that you? Well, hello there, and welcome back to the beautiful world of Plantboi. Today I have a wonderful reading for you. The year 2026. What is coming to you in regards to love? Who is coming to you in regards to love? Is there somebody around that's thinking of you, that's pulling on your energy, that wants to come through and let you know that they're on their way? Well, let us see who they are. We will get all of the details for you. I will be using the Tarot Grand Lux to read for you today, and I will also be showing you 3 individual stones for you to pick out of. I will show you them all together, and then I'll show you individually so you can pick according to your intuition, because I am here using my intuition to help you. But I hope that you also use your own intuition to help yourself throughout the reading, because this is a general reading. This is not for anybody specific. This is for the general public. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it shall apply. How are you guys doing? How's your 2026 going? Please let me know where you guys are right now in life. I know there's so many of you that I have not been in contact with. So are you happy? What's going on? Are you ready for 2026? Do you feel like you want to go back to the past? Are you stuck in 2016 like the rest of us? What's going on with you? Let's get on to the reading so we can see who is coming towards you this year and how soon it will be. All right? On to the stones. All right, here are the stones for you to choose out of. This is stone number 1. This is the first stone that stood out to me. You can see it has a beautiful line right through it. I don't know if this was man-made or nature-made. That line looks like it was another rock of some sort that scratched this surface. Stone number 1. Stone number 2 is this beautiful pink, peachy toned stone. Has a lot of grooves and indents in it. Stone number 2. Stone number 3 is this beautiful mustard yellow. Stone number 3, this beautiful small mustard yellow stone. Beautiful stone for number 3. Now you can take the time to close your eyes, focus on the intention, open your eyes, and pick according to your intuition. Which stone is calling out to you? Which stone do you feel most drawn to? Take as much time as you need, take deep breaths, and focus on the intention. All right, on to the reading. All right, hello, stone number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see who is coming to you in regards to love 2026. Number 1, who is coming to you? Who is this person to you? Are they around you right now? What's going on? All right, let's get about 5 cards for you. This is beautiful. right. Number 1. To begin, I feel like you are feeling very adventurous, very new, very renewed. I feel like you are ready to start fresh. I feel like you're ready to be confident in the way you interact with people, in the people you interact with, in who is coming towards you. You're confident in receiving them. You're confident in being the person to go up to other people. I feel like you're in this bright stage of life where you kind of don't care, because I think the past you cared too much and it kind of didn't take you anywhere. So now you're just ready to take risks and do whatever it is that you want to do individually. Okay, you're not thinking about other people. You're thinking about what's going to bring you joy, what's going to bring you happiness, friendships, love, and real connections. Okay, I feel like 2026 is a time for you to be yourself, is a time for you to really strive in what you're doing. I feel like this is your time. This is your era. This is when you are finally resetting yourself. And this is not just like energetically or planetary energy that's sending you this energy for you to change. You know, some people like blame the solar system and the universe. This is you. You're actually physically making the actions to create this change for your happiness and your joy, okay? I feel like you are feeling balanced, well balanced, and you feel like you can accurately interpret what is coming to you and who is coming to you. I feel like you know intuitively what the right timing is for you, and it just feels right now. I feel like it's time for you to reap the rewards of what you've done in life. This is for you to finally do the successful, this is a time for you to really feel the success. You're doing what is right. You did what was right, and now you're seeing the success of what you did. But I feel like this is also present time, like you're still doing the right thing. You're no longer just rotting in bed or thinking of what you can do or not going out meeting people. I feel like you're actually feeling content with where you are and you feel confident. I feel like a lot of times you felt the need to feel like you deserved something. I feel like you deserved a person or a situation, and now you no longer have that mindset. You're very comfortable with what you have. You're very comfortable with what you need right now in order to get what you want, instead of just blaming the universe and blaming energies around you for not giving you what you want. I feel like you also want and need some type of healing, some type of support. You want to feel supported. I feel like some of you in number 1 feel like you're like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to forget about spirituality and forget about energetic poles, and I'm just going to do my own thing because it didn't help me in the past. But that's not the case, okay? You're feeling grateful for what you have, and that is bringing you the energy that you need to attract what you need. And in that same moment, you're healing yourself, you're healing your thought process and your mentality of what you thought you needed. Your past thoughts, your past feelings, the guilt, the blaming. I feel like you wanted more, and I feel like now is a time where you're really getting up, doing the healing. I don't know if you're purposely doing it, it's just the energy just feels new for you. I don't know if some of you are, coming out of a relationship, but there's something brand new, and right now you're naturally healing your soul and your spirit and your feelings, and it's not necessarily you trying to do it. I feel like you were trying to do it in the past and you felt like nothing was working for you, you felt like nothing was coming to you, but now you just are doing, you're present, you're working, and it's there in front of you. One day you'll wake up and realize this opportunity is there. Oh, it's because you were working, or it's because you've been going out and this person is coming to you. I feel like this person is for you. I feel like this person is coming to you for healing. I feel like you are in this spot to give the healing. So I feel like sometimes friends will come to you for advice, and these same friends might be falling for you, or they feel a type of pull and a magnetic feeling of whether they should go for this. I feel like this is somebody who is an acquaintance. Like maybe you go to a coffee shop or you've had a little eye on somebody, and I feel like this person is actually noticing you. But it's a notice because you're open. You're coming in with a smile. You're coming in saying hello. You're coming in with conversation. And I feel like that's leading you to this person. This person is an acquaintance to you. This person might have shared a coffee with you, a drink with you. Maybe you met them in a group setting. Maybe they're a friend of a friend, or a friend of a cousin, or a friend of a family member. But I feel like this person can also be related to the church, some type of healing, some type of lecture, school, acquaintance in school, in a class. And I feel like they've been looking, but nothing has really been happening. You guys just been gazing, nothing has really been happening. And I just feel like now is the time for you to not just stand around, but really take what you feel like you want. And I feel like you really feel this balance of this person. You feel intuitively of who this person is. And I think this person is coming to you now. I feel like they're already around you. I feel like this person can sense your want. And I feel like you have this feeling of like, I feel like they know I like them. I feel like I'm looking at them and they can tell. It's because they can, okay? There's something in a gaze. There's something with the look, standing from afar, you know, kind of interacting a little bit, but really wanting to bring you in. Now, I feel like this person is definitely ready for a relationship. This isn't somebody that's just going to want to date you, or this isn't somebody that's just going to want to do something just to do it. I feel like this person is really going to want to be involved deeply, okay? This is a feeling, a mutual feeling, a mutual idea of what you guys want for the future. And I feel like it's going to turn into a real relationship in 2026, okay? And I'm honest, if you are not going to find somebody or going to a relationship, I would tell you. And I feel like this is genuinely a time for you to get into a deep, strong relationship commitment. I feel like this is also just you in general, committing to life, committing to what you want, committing to ideas that you've planned, and really taking the rewards, okay? And it's beautiful. Let's see what's going on here. Oops. What's going on? Yeah, so I do feel like this is somebody new. I feel like this is somebody from afar. Somebody that's an acquaintance. You're not really involved deeply, like as a friend, or like there's not much history with this person. But I do feel like the history is going to build. Okay, I feel like this is someone you've been wanting. I feel like this is somebody you've been asking for and manifesting, and this is going to be everything you've wanted. If you've wanted a specific person, if you've wanted a specific picture of a person, of what you want in a person, you know, you want someone to look a certain way, you are going to receive them. And it's not just about physicality with you. I feel like this is more about respect, mutual enjoyment, and, you know, going through life with fun. This is someone who's exciting. This is somebody who's ready to go on adventures. This is somebody who is going to take you out, and they're going to be very successful and very wealthy. I feel like this person is not only wealthy when it comes to money, like they want to take you out, they want to buy you all these beautiful things, they want to cherish you. They're also wealthy in their mind, how they see the world. They're very open, they're very brand new, and like it just feels right for you. In the past, you've wanted this very, very bad, and you are receiving it. Your questions are being answered. Your wants are being answered. You are being given what you asked for in the past. You just have to be patient, and it's coming now. Beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you, or is that somebody that you would be interested in? How do you feel about that reading? Thank you so much. Until next time, the world of Plantboi. Hello, number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let us see who is coming towards you, coming to you in 2026 in regards to love. Let's shuffle your deck, number 2. Who is coming to you? Your love life, number 2. What is happening in 2026 this year? All right, let us see. I feel like you're in this state of wanting to renew yourself, wanting to bring something new. I feel like you're wanting to end something. But for some reason with this spread and this card, I feel like you are not doing what needs to be done in order to get to this new life, this death that you want. Whether this death is a past relationship, somebody that you're trying to cut ties off with, I feel like you know deep down that you aren't going to do that. I feel like you can't release this person. I feel like a lot of times you want to, and I'm not saying you're not going to release this person. I'm just saying sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're thinking. Sometimes you're thinking of the past. This doesn't necessarily have to be a person. This can be a job. This can be an idea that you had. This can be an ambition, what you wanted to do. Sometimes you want to strive for something else and cut off what you are doing now. Maybe you want to start new. Something wants to begin. But I feel like you aren't really, something is blocking it. Like you aren't letting this happen. You want it to happen. You're talking about it. You're feeling it, but you're not doing the actions in order to create this new freedom that you want. I feel like you want this freedom of being young, that feeling of being carefree, of finding everything new, finding everything fun. I feel like small interactions, as simple as seeing a butterfly to you, are dead. I feel like a lot of times you want this childhood feeling of, frolicking through the meadow and you feel like everything is brand new, but those feelings are dead. And you can bring them back. It's really your mindset. It's how you see the world. I feel like a lot of times you're trying to let go of this negative mindset, this sharp mindset, this loneliness. I feel like sometimes you want to kind of run away, stop showing yourself and stop flaunting yourself. I feel like you're very smart and you're very intelligent and you know what I'm talking about. Maybe this can be substance abuse issues. Maybe this can be addicted to something simple like a video game or food, or you want to just get out there and do something new. Okay, but there's this like darkness of like you are intelligent and you know what's going on. It's just about having to really figure out when and where. Okay, this can also be the hopelessness of having to find a partner. Or I feel like a lot of you guys are stuck on the wrong forms of relationships. I feel like 2026 is going to be a time for you to explode into this new found idea and feeling and concept of a relationship. I feel like maybe a lot of you were focused on hookups or sexual relations, or your approach to love and to people was different. Your approach was more sexual based. Your approach was more to get them to feel a certain way instead of just being together and being curious about each other and going on from there. I feel like you kind of diminished yourself and your ideologies to give this person what they wanted. Okay, and if that's not the case, then this is advice for you moving forward in 2026. Don't diminish your ideology. If you want a relationship in 2026 and somebody else you want doesn't, don't give them something that goes against your beliefs. Okay, if you don't believe in hooking up and you want to hook up with them just because you think that's going to get them to like you. That's not the case, okay? And I feel like that might be a small percentage of people where you're doing the wrong thing, the wrong action, and it's not getting you where you want, okay? Because these were reversed. I feel like this explosion of new energy, this death, wants to come so bad. It's already there. I feel like you're like on the brink. There's just a little turning point that needs to happen, something you need to do. You know, as simple as just knowing your worth and knowing who you are and tapping into your younger self. What would your younger self want for you? Would they be impressed by your actions? Would they be impressed by how you're approaching people or how you're accepting people? Not necessarily your approach, but your acceptance. I feel like the wheel is going backwards because we're thinking about the past, okay? We're going to talk about this person, but your new person, okay? Newfound love. But you need to focus on the future. The doors are open for you. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the last card of this spread. The doors are open for you, but the wheel is in reverse. So it's like you have an open door. You have these opportunities. You just have to figure out what you need to let go. I feel like in 2026, this is the year for you to let go of something that is no longer serving you. Whether that be any form of drug, any form of consumption, sex, drinks, food, you know, being vulnerable to your own insecurities, not letting yourself be free. I feel like you want to be free. Whoever you were in your past, tap back into those roots, those hobbies that you had as a child, you know, your childhood hobbies, your childhood likes. Even if you think they're lame now, tap into them, because I feel like you're thinking about other people. You're thinking too much about the past. You're thinking too much about comparing what you want versus what you're getting. And you're gonna get what you want, okay? I'm not trying to make you feel like it's hopeless and nothing's gonna happen. The door's open for you. You can easily get what you want. Look how beautiful these cards are. It's all about moving forward, exploding into something new, creating this newness, this new energy. Whatever this death needs to, you know, this death needs to kill something. It's there. You just have to be strong enough and sharp enough to really be assertive in what you're thinking and what you know, because you know you're smart, you're beautiful, you're intelligent. We have the peacock here. You can flaunt, you have things you can flaunt, you have things you can show. It's not like you don't have things to bring to the table. You have a lot of things to bring to the table. There's many options there. The success is there. It's just about being vulnerable to getting there. You know, letting yourself get there, letting yourself be vulnerable to the actions, to the walk. You know, you have to make the walk. You have to put in the work. But let's see who this person is. 2026. Who is this person coming to you? Yes, this person is bringing you this feeling of free emotion. Okay, the waters are running free. This person is being romantic. This person is being understanding, intuitive to what you're going through. They know you. I feel like this is a time for you to be open and vulnerable to them, okay? Let go of the past. We still have more past. You know, feel like you want to go back to someone in the past. No. There's somebody else out there that has a cup ready for you. Romance, romantic gestures. You know, this is true love. This is somebody who's really going to be there for you. This is not somebody who's going to play you, okay? I feel like this is also coming quick as you are able to walk through those doors, walk through those Two of Wands. As soon as you're ready to make this decision, you have these suitors there for you. And this is fast. I feel like you feel like things are going slow, you're caught up in the past, but it's you, okay? Everything is already ready for you to go, okay? The universe just has things stacked up because you've just been waiting for so long, and you just got to start taking those things, you know? I feel like this is beautiful. I feel like this is quick. I feel like this is romantic. This is everything you wanted. This is emotionally fulfilling. You don't have to give up anything. You don't have to give up your body. You don't have to give up your intellect or your emotions. This person's emotional. This person's understanding. This person's sharp. This person can communicate good. So you're not going to be, stuck in feeling lost and feeling like you can't communicate, because I feel like you have a very sharp communicative mind. And I feel like this person in the past that you've been dealing with didn't know how to take your sharp tongue or the way you communicate. I feel like this person wasn't ready for this death, for this new love, for this flower to grow. I feel like it's time for you to let go. The building's already crashing. You might as well just jump into the waters. And who's in the water? Your knight. Beautiful. And he's there to answer all your questions, to be honest. This is not somebody who's just going to be romantic and kind of like wishy-washy and just tell you what you want. This is somebody who's going to be honest. So even if you don't want to hear something, they're going to be honest about it. And they might even tell you how they feel about your insecurities and what you need to do in order to move forward with them. Okay, they're not going to take anything from you. They're just going to explain it to you. And it's going to be open. You guys are going to be open to this. And you're going to feel like a child again. You're going to feel this love for life. I feel like you want this love for life again with this person, and it's there, okay? You and that person are these two wands. The door's open. You just have to walk through. This is what I'm talking about. You just have to walk through. Let go of whatever's holding you back, whatever's not serving you anymore. That's beautiful, romantic, and it's like everything you've wanted is already here. It's just about you making the decision to let go, create these actions, get a clear mind, and go for what you want. It's already there. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. How do you feel about that reading? Thank you. Until next time, the world of Plantboi. Hello, number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see who is coming towards you in regards to love this year of 2026. Who is coming to you? Let's get about 5 cards for you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Number 3, I feel like this is such a beautiful time for you. I feel like this year you're really focused on your studies, focused on work, focused on making yourself a better person. Even if you're not studying at a school or really working, I feel like you're working on yourself. You're studying what you want. You're learning. I feel like you're really learning about the people around you. You're taking advice and experience. I feel like this is a time for you to really experience who you are and where you want to be. And I feel like this is your time to really shine. This is your time to be confident. Sometimes people tend to be a little humble, but I feel like now is a time for you to really shine in who you are and who you want to be. I feel like it's a time for you to really tap into your personality and your traits and what makes you different, okay? I feel like the things that make you different, the things that make you shine compared to other people around you or people in your city, I feel like these traits are what are really attracting people around you, okay? They see this light within you, and it's not even just your personality, it's what you have to offer, the conversations you're having, your experience, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is, if it's work, I feel like you're gonna find love within that field of work, whether it's an art or whether you're experiencing a friend group. You know, a lot of things are not timeless. So like this year is a time where you're gonna be really tapping into groups of people, tapping into different workspaces, tapping into school. You know, you're not in school for very long. School is very short compared to your whole life. So this is a time for you to really find love and find companionship, not just romantically, but friends as well, in school, in your work, in whatever you're experiencing right now. I feel like sometimes you feel like you need to humble yourself because people kind of do you dirty. I feel like sometimes people might be jealous, haters, envious, deceitful. So they're kind of talking to you, trying to get information about what you're doing and who you are. But in reality, they're not really there for your best interest, which is fine because you are this light. So it doesn't matter what you're giving them. It doesn't matter what they run off with because you are this strong light. So you're not really giving them anything negative to go off and talk about or to deceive you by any means. But I feel like when it came to romance in your past, you felt like you were somebody was being deceitful around you. Somebody was being jealous or hateful, not really for your best interest. And I feel like now is a time for you to take and get true love, true companionship. This is comfortability with somebody that is not going to do you wrong. Maybe you have this fear. I don't really feel like a lot of people this happened to you. I feel like maybe you have this fear because you are this light. You are very intelligent, studious, ambitious. So maybe you have this fear of being taken advantage of. But I feel like you're smarter than that. I feel like nobody can really do that anymore, even if they did in the past. I feel like now is a time for you to really be comfortable, okay? Don't walk in that fear and don't feel like you have to carry on this burden and baggage of a past relationship or past friendships of people being jealous of you. Don't put that in your head that, oh, people are jealous of me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm this great light and people don't like it. Don't put that in your head. You have to be comfortable with humanity. That's just what life is. You know, people are going to come and go. People will deceive you. People will stab you in the back, unfortunately. But I feel like that's not something to hold to your person. This is not something to make a personality trait that people are jealous of you. And I feel like maybe in the past you have been letting that hold on to you, like, oh yeah, people do me dirty, or oh yeah, guys are always like that, or girls always do this, or you know, I'm always getting cheated on, I can't trust people. That's not a great mentality to have. I feel like 2026 is for you to really feel the trust, okay? That's what I'm feeling very big and strongly. 2026 is about trust. This is about really feeling comfortable in trusting yourself, your actions, and the people around you, okay? You don't have to open yourself up completely if you know somebody might be deceitful, but trust the universe that no one's gonna do you dirty because you trust yourself, you trust your actions, and you're being very safe with who you are. And I feel like you have a strong sense of intuition. I feel like you can tell which friends are really for you, which lovers are really for you. And I feel like 2026 is going to show you that. 2026 is going to be a year of bringing you true relationships, true friendships. And maybe that's going to show you that, oh yeah, that past relationship wasn't what it was supposed to, or those past friendships weren't where they were supposed to. And it's only until this year that you're noticing that, because you're finding these people to be so genuine and so honest and so trusting, where you can really sleep with them, you know? For a cat to really sleep next to you, must trust you, okay? Really feeling this comfort of all these cups and all these emotions. It's like complete emotional fulfillment. This is somebody you want to marry. This is somebody you want to move in with. I feel like a lot of you too are maybe moving in with a partner, getting married. Something stronger is coming your way, something more mature. This is a relationship that's really going to be a strong foundation for your future. So it's important to have a strong foundation, because usually this card doesn't really have a strong foundation. This person is very kind of unbalanced, still getting to where they need to get to, still still strong and still talented and skilled, but the floor might not be as stable. But I feel like it's a time for you to really stabilize your ground and your footing. And I feel like this is coming with your schooling, with your maturity, with your intellect, this experience, whatever you're experiencing, this new job that you're gonna get. Maybe you graduated and you're finally, getting into this new field. And I feel like this is the foundation that you need to hold on to. This is the light that you need to follow. The sun is shining on this path. No longer having to feel deceitful about a journey. I feel like sometimes even your journey of choosing a profession and wondering if that's going to lead to a successful life. It's about trust. If you trust yourself, your intuition, this is what you want to do, this is who you want to be with, you will be successful and you will be fulfilled, okay? Your life in 2026 is about fulfillment and trust. Really getting the footing going and really getting what you want and what you need. And it's there, okay? This is exactly what you need. This is exactly what you were meant to do. I feel like you are on the perfect path of your life. I feel like nothing really is going wrong. I feel like maybe in the past you felt like you were doing something wrong or somebody did you wrong, but these are just little human things. It's going to happen on earth. You can't really run away from certain things. Not everything's going to be perfect, but 2026 is going to feel perfect because it's you. You're at the 10 of Cups. You're the sun. And it's because you put in the work, you put in the effort. Even now, I feel like right now you may feel like you're confused on where you're going maybe, but you're putting in the work right now. And that means you're going to be where you need to be. As long as you're putting in the work wherever you are, whatever field you are in the relationship, you're honest and you're trusting in your relationship, in yourself, you are going to receive true love. This is about feeding yourself first so that you can go and get more food for your family, Feeding yourself first so that you can really have the energy to give love and give study and give work. This is all about collaboration. Excuse the helicopter, but this is all about collaboration. So I feel like you will find this person through work, through studies, through group projects, through friendships, through collaborating on something. And I feel like this person is for you. This lover, this love interest is coming to you in forms of collaborations, in forms of work, in forms of studies, whether it's a group study, whether it's a classmate, whether it's a co-worker or somebody that you worked with. This is the way you're going to meet this lover in 2026. Okay, your love is coming in the form of collaborating with others and trusting others and yourself. You see all these pentacles? This is work. And I love to see it. Everything is coming to you through work, success, fulfillment, and love. That's amazing. So all you have to do is go to work. All you have to do is go to school. All you have to do is continue your studies or whatever you're doing. If you're not working or studying or schooling, maybe you're on the internet, maybe you're collaborating, talking to other people, going to church and, talking to people. It's about your community, collaborating with your community, talking to people, even if you're just going to the store. It's something about community, the people around you, working on something. Someone's gonna ask you for advice. Someone's gonna ask you if you want to work on something. They're gonna be giving you offers. They're gonna be giving you opportunities, and it's important for you to take these opportunities because every opportunity might lead to your potential lover. You know what I'm talking about. I feel like you might even have already somebody on your radar, okay, on your eye that you're collaborating with or that you're working with. But that's what I have for you. Beautiful lovers card at the end of the deck. This is a year for you and your love. It's there. It's happening. 2026, beautiful love, beautiful comfort, 10 of Cups, lovers card, beautiful work ethic and collaboration and fulfillment and success. I love that for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. How do you feel about that? Until next time, the world of Plantboi.